Family, hello. Welcome to the earth and heaven's zone. God's presence is God's presence is paradise on earth and in heaven. That's the only paradise. God's presence is paradise on earth and in heaven. Oh, he sits on the throne. He's going to be at the throne. That's God's throne. And we are a part of his home. Oh, heavens rejoice. Oh, heavens rejoice. I'm going crazy. Oh, heavens rejoice. I'm going crazy for God. Oh, yes. Yes, he gets the glory. He gets the glory. Holy, holy. Man, God is for me. He sits on the throne. And our Father, you get to know me. Uh, Father gets to know me. Our Father gets to know me. That's amazing. Glory to God. Yeah. I be getting so, happy, so like enjoyed. Happy's not even exuberant. My spirit's like it's exuberant. It wants to leap out my body. Just thinking, you know, and discovering great things that God has and does. Well, uh, if it was up to me, I would want to worship Him in heaven, of course. But uh, if it was up to me, honestly, I will do His will if I had to stay here for like 500 years, because His presence is paradise no matter where we go. If His presence is on earth, so that tells you enough. God made the heavens and the earth, all right? So if this is not heaven, you know, so yeah, God's presence is here though. Okay, 500 years. Yeah, with your presence, I'll have to get way deep in His presence. Like, man, uh, yeah, uh, God is good. God is good. So, uh, I would like to explain this forgiveness, this forgiveness thing that I went through, that God further pushed me to go into, and it was forgiving an Uber Eats driver, y'all. Okay, let me show you how it broke down. And it's not like I was mad at her. I was, I was just to explain what the Lord showed me about this situation. And the situation was my Uber driver was late from the start, but that didn't worry me. I just noticed. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna try to get too hungry. I ain't that hungry. I kind of was hungry, but I was like, it's okay. It's 12. It's okay. Uh, and it was in the afternoon. And then, um, and then she gets my food. She goes to her first drop off, but she's waiting there for like 10, 15 extra minutes. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be still. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just wait. I was hungry. I was hungry. I haven't eaten yet, so I was like, I'm gonna just wait. And then I messaged her, is everything okay? You know, and then she leaves that spot and goes the other direction, away from me, back up north to Atlanta. So I'm like, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give her. I call her up, and and I say, hey, uh, are you coming to drop the food off? And then she kind of sounded like to me like she had an attitude, and she said, yeah. And I was like, it's not much we can discuss. So I said, okay, I'll see you when you get to my house, and I just ended the conversation there. And then she's at these apartment complexes for like 15 minutes, folks, and 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and I'm just looking at the screen, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, man, I'm like, so what I notice, what I notice, I noticed that the devil came and used things from my past, uh, from my past to downplay women, you know, uh, to speak against women, you know, um, and to to work an iniquity out, you know, to come to a stereotype conclusion and to rest on that. Um, and without me gathering even all the information, you know, but just from that information I gathered, you know, but I didn't rest on that. I didn't rest on that. I said, hey, this is forgiveness. This is forgiveness, you know. Um, but that was a little thing that that the devil that I noticed in 2020 in 2020 the devil would do. He would let a little bit of truth come in about how unjust that was, and have me, you know, be wroth with anger, you know, because of it, and causing disruption to something that to to something that could have been forgiven, for me to put on Christ, you know, for me to step out of Christ. So I didn't step out of Christ. Of course, I, she then explained that someone changed the address, and I'm like, oh, thank God, you know, because like I didn't know what was going on, but like I'm like, thank God I didn't get angry too as well, you know, to be, you know, to have that be like, dang, I got angry for no reason. So she comes